Habakkuk begins his conversation with God not with praise, but with pain. He cries out, "How long, Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen?" Everywhere he looks, there is violence, injustice, and corruption. The wicked overpower the righteous, and God seems silent. Habakkuk is not doubting that God exists, he is struggling with God's silence. And God allows this honest cry. The Bible shows us that faith is not pretending everything is fine. It is bringing our confusion directly to God. When God answers, it is not the answer Habakkuk expects. God says he is raising up the Babylonians, a nation even more wicked, to discipline his people. How can a holy God use an unholy instrument? Habakkuk is troubled, but he does not turn away. He waits. God does not explain everything. Instead, he gives a truth that will carry Habakkuk and us through every generation: the righteous shall live by faith. God assures him that injustice has an expiry date, judgment will come. But he also says, though it linger, wait for it. As Habakkuk waits, something changes, not the world, not the rulers, not the system. Habakkuk changes. He sees God as sovereign and powerful. Fear does not disappear, but it is transformed into reverence. Habakkuk says, "My heart pounded, yet I will wait patiently." Faith does not remove fear, it teaches us how to stand with fear. At the end, Habakkuk declares, "Though the fig tree does not bud and there are no grapes on the vines, yet I will rejoice in the Lord." Nothing has changed outwardly. There is still no justice, no rescue, no relief. But Habakkuk is no longer depending on circumstances. His faith is anchored in God himself. "The sovereign Lord is my strength." This is the message for us today. Faith does not remove injustice, but it keeps injustice from destroying our trust. Trusting God does not remove fear, but it gives us strength to stand. God may not change the situation immediately, but he will not abandon those who wait for him. Habakkuk begins with, "Why are you silent?" and "How long?" But he ends with, "I know who you are." This is the same journey we see in Psalm chapter 73, and it is the same journey we walk today. God allows evil to reach its fullness before he ends it. That is why judgment is slow, but final. God may use the ungodly as instruments, but never as favorites. Habakkuk did not rejoice because judgment arrived, but because God's character was no longer in doubt. That is why he could say, "Yet I will rejoice in the Lord." May God also place us in Habakkuk's posture, waiting, trusting, and standing firm in faith. Amen.